Hey guys, welcome back here. I'm JB. So yesterday was daughter date day, daddy daughter date day, I should say. And we're out about thrifting, doing some school shopping, just having a good day with my little girl. And of course, I had to go to the rack store. So went to Burlington, and I came across a couple things. I've been seeing, and I have been bypassing. So we got Rayhaan Tonquin Giza, and Boss the Scent EDT. Got that for $34.99 for 50 ml, and we got this here for $40. So, if we do initial impression, I think I've sprayed them each. I've smelled them off the cap. Other than that, really haven't sprayed a whole lot. This one here, I did get worn today by Brian, and he found it very pleasant, very fresh. Kind of a fresher take on with the leather and stuff. So it's kind of cool. It lasted probably a good 6-7 hours. An hour 7, it was a skin scent. But for an EDT, not bad. So, what we're going to do then, because Brian's a sweetheart, and I let him wear one of my fragrances today. He brought in Club de Nuit Overdose. Now, we both have the X-Straight. He bought this one. I haven't bought it yet. Been kind of him hawing around about it. So that's my scent of the night tonight. And, kind of surprised by this. So we're going to do like a little initial impression. Even though I've already had it sprayed on. I just sprayed it on here not too long ago. But yeah, we're going to check it out. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So, let's get right down to business. I think the first one we're going to go with is Tonquin Giza. This one thing that was fucking hyped all over TikTok and stuff. And if you like me and you watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of YouTube content. Some people really like it. Some people really don't like it. So it's very polarizing. And me, I don't know. I haven't worn it yet, so I'm not going to wear this anytime soon. Unfortunately, it's kind of a denture sweet scent. So it's a spicy sweet, but it's a denture scent. So I'm not going to be wearing this anytime soon. Probably got to wait till October or so. So right off the rip, off the atomizer, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Old Spice, the original. And that's the scent. I don't say it's the scent. I'm not saying it smells just like it, but when I smell this, that's what my mind is going towards. All right? So I'm going to use strip because I sprayed on what's it called, and I don't want to smell heavy and cloying tonight on the ambulance, so. Fresh, spicy, and almost like a hint of cherry in that. I'm guessing it's from the almond. Now that's... It's different. I don't know about this one yet. One finger. So I'm going to do one finger. So it's a spiciness. I almost want to say fresh, but it's not fresh. It's almost like a cooling spice. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It's not dark right now, so I'm going to pull up on the computer while we're sitting here, get that fired up, and share some notes with you guys. I don't remember the notes off the top of my head. I really didn't pay much attention to it. I know I'm supposed to dupe some $600 Guerlain fragrance. What's it, Tonquin Sephora or Tonquin Sophia or something like that. But something I'll never smell. Something I have no desire to smell. Not something I have any desire to buy. So there was a slight hint of cherry in there. Other than that, it just smells like a fresh spicy, if that makes sense to you guys. It's like a spicy fresh. I don't want to say fresh because it's not, it's not fresh. But kind of weird. So let's see here. I'm going to pull up Parfumo in Fragrantica Bouf. Parfumo. Fragrantica. Have you guys smelled this? Have you guys worn it yet? I haven't worn it, so like I said, I'm kind of curious about it. And I said, there's a cherry note, like a medicinal cherry note coming out. As I smell it more and more. It is medicinal. You know, sometimes I always wonder what people mean by medicinal. I'm getting it right now. Kind of like a, I don't want to say cherry cough drop. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Kind of like a, throat spray. That's just the smell I'm getting in the air. That's what it reminds me of, you know. Let's see here. This is Tonquin Giza. So it's a spicy, sweet, creamy, oriental, powdery, or the main accords. What is Fragrantica listed as? Vanillic, sweet, almond, warm and spicy. Aromatic, it does float in the air very well. I mean, this thing is pretty potent. It stays out here. Trying to see how it dries down on paper. Yeah, so I definitely get a cherry note. I know there's no cherry in it because I remember Ross from TLTG was having a hard time figuring that stuff out. But I definitely get the spices, the cacao on the top. Balsamic nuances, ambery. All right. I do like that. If I don't know what the note's supposed to smell like, I can. Bitter almond. I guess that's going to give you the cherry note. I do know almond can give some sort of cherry vibes. Cumin, tonka, vanilla. I don't get a whole lot of vanilla, but that might be the creaminess it turns into. Off paper, I get more vanilla than I do off the hand. Off the hand, I'm straight up. I'm still getting that almond, that cherry bitter. So we're gonna come back to this, guys, and I'll give a rating here in a little bit. So I got to think about that one. All right, let's do the boss set, the set, real quick here. All right. But yeah, my notes keeps going back to. I'm intrigued by it. I'm not put off by it by any means. Is it necessarily my favorite profile? No. I think it smells better off the bottle cap. I think that Old Spice type smell, I like that a lot, actually. But then again, that's what I grew up wearing, you know, so it kind of fits pretty well there. So, without any further ado, let's get this shit done, huh? Now, this one here has notes on the back. It's got, you know, ginger extract, manica, and leather. Same thing. I'm going to spray on paper. Now, see, this one's with the leather cord. This comes coming across a lot fresher than I expected. I like that. That's nice. Hold on here. One finger on this hand now. And as I'm doing that, I'll give getting wafts of the Club de Nuit. I'm not gonna lie. So this to me is a very light, bright scent right now. Definitely could wear this on a cooler, warmer day, for sure. Get, you know, top note of ginger, so that kind of gives you a little effervescent vibe. Manica fruit. And that leather's more of a suede. I tell you what this reminds me of is if you guys are familiar with Salvatore Ferragamo, just the Ferragamo line, the namesake Ferragamo, it smells very similar to this. All right, I'm not saying they smell one-to-one by any means. This has got a little more spice, but it's not spicy. Not like spicy leather or even red leather's more spicy than this one would be. But it definitely goes in that lane. I'll tell you what, that's really, really nice. I really, really, really like that one. Fuck me. I'm going to tell you right now, Friday when this video comes out, this will be the scent of the day. Call my shot now. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna see how that dries down a little bit. It gets a little more suede off the hand a little faster than paper. But yeah, but it's very fresh. It's nice. I like that. I like a fresh leather. I like a more of a suede. I'm not a big leather fanatic. I don't want something to melt my face off. So that's nice. I mean, I really enjoy that. I don't know how they don't have that listed as fresh. Just spicy, sweet, leathery, fruity, synthetic. What's fragrant? I think I have it as fresh, spicy. See, I like that a little better. Little citrusy. Sure, I can see that. Leather, lavender, woody, fruity, fresh. I don't get the. You're going down too far. So I would definitely call that fresh, spicy, maybe a little citric, and leather. I can see that very much so. There's a sweetness to it, but it's not overpowering sweet. I like Fragrantica's got it better than Parfuma right now. So to me, it comes across more fresh and spicy than anything else. It's got a fresh vibe to it. So that's cool. I really like that one. We'll come back to that here in just a second. Last but not least, the Overdose. Now this one here, he's been bragging about it. So he brought it in today. I'm like, dude, I'm going to wear that fucking thing tonight. No. So it is reminiscent of Intense Man. All right. But I'm sure you guys know that already. I'm sure you guys have watched enough videos like I have to figure it out. But it opens up so much sweeter, so much smoother than the Intense Man. Even my Straight isn't as smooth as this. We have fruity, sweet. What's the top notes here? I don't know. So it does have pineapple. Okay. I tell you what, that's really, really nice. Definitely get the oak moss, the patchouli coming through, especially as it dries down a few minutes. I figure this is probably 15 minutes in, and that's you get to that. It's so much smoother than I really like that too. I tell you what, this as much as I like my X-Straight, and I do like the X-Straight, it is a little punchier. I think side by side, the X-Straight might come across a little stronger, but this is so much smoother. So much more pleasant. Oh, I like that a lot. Damn. Ooh. Thanks, Brian. You just cost me another fucking $70. I need that one in my collection. I need that in my collection. So. Yeah, you're getting a lot of fruit off the top. I mean, you're getting a lot of the fruit and citruses off the top. Like I said, it's sweeter. So it's probably that pineapple because I think it's pineapple, bergamot, tangerine, blue crystals at the top note. I don't know what the blue crystals are. Anybody ever figure out what that is? Is that meth? Joking. It's a joke. Then you got oak moss, vanilla flower, and plum. Okay, all right. I see the plum a little bit there. That's a little sweet in it. I think it's a little bit of some of the sweetness that comes out in the mid there. Kind of gives you that. I recognize the plum note like from Carolina O'Hara Bad Boy, Cobalt. So I just kind of I think I can pick that up out of there. But it's definitely underneath the oak moss and tonka and stuff. But yeah, this is a very nice. What are the main accords? Like I said, it said fruity, sweet, citrus, and that says vanilla, earthy, mossy. I go moth. I don't know if I get a whole lot of vanilla. I don't get a whole lot of vanilla. I do get a little bit of the earthiness and the mossiness out of it. So that's a banger. I do like that one. I'll let you guys know how it turns out, how long it lasts and stuff tonight. It's the first time wearing it, so I got no clue about any of these on performance, so don't ask me other than this one here. I know Brian got 7 hours out of it before it was just a skin scent. I projected nicely for about the first hour and a half. After that, it just kind of toned into a nice scent bubble. And like I said, hour 7, it was a faint skin scent. So that's the progress of this one here, which is it's an EDT. We don't have a problem, respraying a couple times throughout the day, but hit a little respray. If you start off with 6, I usually put 3 more on later on if I'm halfway through the life of it and I'm getting ready to go out of town or something for a few hours. So let's go back and revisit Tonquin Giza. Yeah, definitely just a fresh spicy. I mean, that reminds me of that fresh spicy, barbershoppy. That is barbershoppy. I don't give a shit what they say. That's barbershoppy is. See, I know it doesn't have any lavender, but yeah, that gets really, really barbershop-y. Like I said, it reminds me of Old Spice, the original. Maybe aftershave is a better word. Aftershave. There we go. Yeah, it smells very nice. It's very good. You know, I think it'd been better. I think they could have done a little better with it. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. It's not my favorite. I have to give it a wear at some point in time, see how it goes. Now, I did let my mom smell the cap. She really liked it. My wife did not like it. So it's going to be a polarizing scent, as we already know in the community. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Not my scent profile, not my favorite rendition, or not my favorite scent out there right now. Though it doesn't smell cheap. I think it's going to project well and live on the skin really well. I kind of wish the paper would go more on skin, you know, if that makes sense. I like to scent better on paper than I do skin. Maybe it's because it hit the dry down faster, so maybe the dry down will get better. But initial impressions will be a 7 out of 10. Let's go to the scent, because I really did like this one. See how this one's doing. Now it's getting more of that suede leather note coming through. Again, very nice. I mean, it's not overpowering. It's not, my face isn't melting off. Off paper is a little fresher. But still super fresh, still super nice. I'm going to give this a solid 8. You know, it's a good fragrance. It's, you know, this is a very good fragrance. I do like this one. Very nice. I do like that one a lot. All right. Overdose. Oh, okay. I already glazed the shit out of it. I like that. I'm going to spend $70 and put it in my collection, or if I can, hopefully I'll find it cheaper than that. But yeah, that's nice. I think right now, 8.25 with probably 8.5 with room to grow. Maybe it can hit a 9. Let's see how performance is. Let's see how longevity goes. See how it transitions through. But I really, really like that. I mean, these two are definitely heads and tails better than that one. Personal opinion. Oh. I don't know. But that one there, just the sweetness there, that intrigues me. Makes me sound like Intense Man so much. It just, see how they transition it over to the Overdose. God, it smells good. Yeah, 8.5, 8.25, and a measly little 7. Again, that's not a bad score, just not my style. I don't want to make you think it's disgusting, you shouldn't buy it. It's not safe. It's not safe buying black. It's not a safe buying. Oh my God. It's not a safe blind buy. There we go. Waking up. This one here, it's about as safe as you can get. This one here, is it safe-ish? If you like the Intense Man DNA, this one here, snag it, man. It smells really good. It's good. It's worth it. Like I said, I've never smelled the EDT. I know that's really, really harsh, but I've smelled the EDP, which is still, even though it's smoother, a little harsh. And I bought the Extrait because I really like the way the Extrait smoothed it out even more. And this one here, guys, it's even smoother yet. God, does that smell good. I'm happy I chose that for my son of the night. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you all later, and you guys have a great night. Hey, guys, real quick, I just want to give a quick update. So Tonquin Giza has smoothed out a little bit. That sharpness with the spices has, think about it. If your spice is like edgy, you know, that's your spice. It's more like this now. It's just nice and rounded. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense or not. That's the way I'm pictured in my head. You know. As for the scent, signature scent worthy. It's probably why you call it the scent. It could be the scent for you. It could be the scent you wear every day. It could be the scent you wear every season, every occasion. So I think it's good enough to wear for a date. I think it's good enough to wear for a wedding. I mean, I think it's an every occasion thing. I mean, It's very versatile. I think it's all seasons. I think it's dress up, dress down. It's just a great set. I mean, 8.25 isn't no slouch, at least not my book. Definitely worth $35-40 that I paid for it. Definitely recommend it. Club de Nuit Overdose. I'm enjoying that shit. That shit banging. It could be signature set worthy if you wanted it to be. You could definitely dress it up. You could definitely dress it down. I mean, it could be everyday set-ish. My only concern is it doesn't. I think summertime would be the wrong time to wear it. But 3 of the 4 seasons, absolutely. I don't know. To me, it's. I like the way it smells, but also it has a little touch of something special to it. So I don't know if I'd wear it every single day. Anyway, guys, I just want to give a quick update. You guys have a good night. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you all later.